If you give me just 10 minutes of your time today, I promise you, you'll be able to track your Vinted numbers for your accountant or whether you do the accounts yourself in under 5 minutes a month. No fancy software required to do this, just 3 simple things that you have access to today. And I promise you this now, if you do not find this video beneficial, if it doesn't help you track your Vinted numbers, I give you permission to unsubscribe from the channel and never watch another one of my videos. That's how confident I am this video is going to really help you. It's definitely helped me. I know it's helping some other people right now, and I want to share it with everyone. The only thing I ask from you, the only commitment, is to watch the video right the way through to the end. Hype the video. There's a new feature on YouTube where if you hype a video, more people get to see it. So hype the video and leave me a comment. If you didn't get value, I give you permission to leave me a negative comment in the comment section. But if it offers you any kind of value, drop me a nice comment. Anyway, let's talk about the 3 separate parts that you need to do this. Let's talk about part number 1. So part 1, phase 1 is very simple. You need to have access to Vinted on your PC. You could maybe do this on the phone. I don't know how easy it's going to be to drag the data we need, but you need to open up Vinted on the PC. I'm going to screen share my Vinted now and show you the first step to make life easier. Okay, so step number 1 is very simple. As I said, you need to go onto your Vinted account here, open up Vinted itself, log into your profile. And in the top right hand corner here on your profile, you need to click down to where it says balance. Now it's going to open up a new screen. And we need to click on this one down the left-hand side that says payment history. Feel free to pause the video, stop, start as and when if I'm going a bit too quick. So we've clicked on the profile, we've clicked on payment history. Clicked on the profile, clicked on balance, clicked on payment history. And then we click 2025. And then what will happen down this left-hand navigation is going to bring up every single month of 2025 so far, every month that has been completed, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to pick a random example. So let's select May as an example of what we're going to use here. And it's going to bring up everything for us. So as you can see here, the ending balance is 0, the starting balance is £12. What we need to do now, you need to just hold your mouse and you need to highlight everything, but I would probably highlight it from this part here, transactions. This is going to show everything you've sold, any refunds, any purchases. It's going to show you the whole lot, and just drag that right away to the bottom. As you can see there, it says the 1st of May. Now you can right click and you can copy, or you can use the Mac command, which is Command C. I think Windows is Control C, whatever you need to copy it in. And that is the first step you need. All right, so that's the first step done. Part number 2, you need some form of AI software, which is available for free on Google searches. So you've got ChatGPT, you've got Claude, you've got Gemini. All of them have free plans that you can use to do this next step. I personally use ChatGPT. It's not an affiliate with ChatGPT, but I'm going to use them and show you what I have to do for the second step. So now we've got that initial data, what we have to put into chat to generate the report we are looking for. So step number 2 now is going to be using your AI software I mentioned about. I'm going to be using ChatGPT. There is others, as I mentioned at the start of the video, you can use. But what you're asking it to do is a simple command and a simple prompt where you're going to be putting the data we've just copied into chat for it to create us an Excel or a CSV file that we can use to display the report in a clear, concise form, which we can then submit to an accountant. So we simply put, can you take these figures and make them into a spreadsheet form? Make sure you spell it correct, although chat will pick up on it. Make them into a spreadsheet form that is easy to view for my accountant. And we're just going to try this prompt. We're going to then Command V, and as you can see, it's put everything in there. What we might do actually for this prompt, just checking it's all got in, let's put here, can you put each one with the headings item, date, and total. There we go. And then we're going to, at the bottom of this here, well, actually, we'll just do it at the top, total. And then we're going to go make this into a CSV file. There we go. So then we just click enter, and ChatGPT is now going to do all the hard work, so we don't have to worry. So it will take a bit of time to analyze, and what it's going to do is analyze all the data we put into it. And then it's going to spit us out a CSV file that we can then use for phase 3. And as I say, with this prompt here, you can make your own prompt. You can maybe ask it to do more fancy stuff if you want. I just want to show you the real basics of what we need to do. And then what you can do, once you've got your prompt saved, you can actually save it within ChatGPT or save it in your notes. So every single month, you've got the prompts ready to go, and you don't have to think every single month what you typed in, etc. So here we go. Here's your CSV file formatted with clear columns for item, date, and total, ready to share with your accountant. And the third thing you're going to need is something like Google Sheets, Excel, anything you can get a CSV file into. Now ChatGPT is going to generate this report as a CSV file. We need to now put it into one of these programs. I'm going to show you how easy that is to do from chat. It's created the document for me and we open it up, and then I'm going to show you the report it's made. Now with this report, you'll be able to just save it month by month and send it to your accountant, or use it in QuickBooks or whatever software you use for your own accounts to easily track your numbers. Not just great for seeing the numbers itself, but great for you to track your progress. How much money are you actually making from Vinted? And then you can use that spreadsheet with your other tracking spreadsheets for other platforms to actually work out how much money you're actually making in your business. So here we go. Step 3 is super simple. I've just double clicked that link within ChatGPT, and this has opened it up in Numbers on Mac. But you could copy that and put it into Google Sheets or Excel, whatever you use for your accountancy or for your Excel spreadsheets. So this is now giving me a full report of my May 2025 transactions with Vinted, including any withdrawals I've made. And it will also show you any refunds and any purchases. Now, for me, I predominantly use a buying account for Vinted, and this is my selling account. I try and keep them separate. But if you used one Vinted account for buying and you use the same Vinted account, for buying and for selling, it will show every single purchase you made, every single refund you've had, every transaction, every withdrawal. So as you can see, this has now shown me everything I need to submit to my accountant. My job now would be to save this, to keep it in a file, and then when I submit everything to my accountant, and I'm going to submit everything probably December time, I'll be able to send 12 or at that point 11 different spreadsheets that I've saved and I've created straight to the accountant. So there we are. If you have made it to the very end, and I hope you have, let me know in the comments section. Was this helpful? Was it a load of rubbish? As I say, if it's a load of rubbish, leave the comment, unsubscribe from the channel, give me a down like. I understand and I completely agree you should do so. But if it was beneficial, hype the video up. YouTube loves that feature at the moment. I want to see how many hypes we can get on the video. The goal is going to be 30 hypes. So if you can help me get to that 30 hype mark, I'll be super grateful. But I hope that's helpful. Let me know in the comments. We'll see you very soon.